Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, welcome to the channel. Great cloudy day. Whoa. I'm Great Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Yeah, I got bags under my eyes. I've been up for a little while, just ain't been out of the bed that long. I've been up and conscious for a little while. I was conscious at daybreak, really. Then kind of tried to sleep some more. But never really slept a whole lot more after it was daylight. Had to get up, let the dog out, all that kind of stuff. Had to get up a couple times, use the bathroom. Kept trying to go back to sleep, couldn't. It's Sunday, of course. Oh. And my plan is to go to a service today. After the church service, they're having a meal. And they started something last year where every month, if there's somebody in that month that had a birthday where they turned over 80 years old or older, the church has one Sunday out of the month to celebrate whoever's birthday was in that month that might have turned that old. And so there's two people I think they're celebrating birthdays for today after service, and we'll be having a meal and all that. And I enjoy that, but also after those type of meals, a lot of times there's a lot of leftover stuff and I'll get to bring in, make a couple of to-go things and bring home stuff to eat tonight, and sometimes have stuff left over for a day or two. It just depends on how much is left over. So anyway, that is one of the plans for today. Let's read this, though. June 22nd. Oh, by the way, if you could, hit that like button. And if you hadn't subscribed already, I'd appreciate it if you would. June 22nd. Thank me for the very things that are troubling you. Isn't that a weird line to start off with? But, through adversity, sometimes we come out on the forefront of things. Anyway, let's get back into it. Thank me for the very things that are troubling you. You're on the brink of rebellion, precariously close to shaking your fist in my face. I've been there before. You're tempted to indulge in just a little complaining about my treatment of you. But once you step over that line, torrents of rage and self-pity can sweep you away. The best protection against this indulgence is thanksgiving. It is impossible to thank me and curse me at the same time. Thanking me for trials will feel awkward and contrived at first. But if you persist, your thankful words prayed in faith will eventually make a difference in your heart. Thankfulness awakens you to my presence, which overshadows all your problems. Yeah, I think some people might have a problem with that, to be able to be thankful even in the bad times, And I think that's what this is kind of talking about, is that that's when we need to be I've said this before, a lot of what I would consider, like, for me, praying is just talking. And a lot of times I'm just talking. If somebody was observing me, they'd think I'm just talking to myself, and I'm not. I'm talking to the Spirit. I'm talking to God. I'm talking to the big kahuna, whatever you want to, how you choose to interact and talk to God is upon your own personal, doing and your own relationship. But I don't know. But, I've said that I try to be grateful even on those crappy days, it's not as easy sometimes to be thankful on a bad day, but sometime during those bad days, at some point, I find myself saying that to myself, is that I'm still grateful to be here, even if it's not a good day or I'm having some kind of trouble. Okay, now let's go to the reference scriptures. 116. Okay, we got Psalm 116, verse 17. I will offer you a sacrifice of thanksgiving and call on the name of the Lord. Then we're going to go to Philippians chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. Always be full of joy in the Lord. I say it again, rejoice. Let everyone see that you are considerate in all you do. Remember, the Lord is coming soon. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need and thank Him for all He has done. Yeah. What I was going to say is a lot of what I consider, my praying consists a lot of just being grateful and thankful. I do ask for things sometimes, mainly just strength and courage to get through my day, or I just ask for guidance, especially when I'm just kind of stuck in the middle of the day and don't know. It's like I see there's plenty to be doing, but I'm for some reason procrastinating and not really sure which route to take. Okay, do I need to read? Do I need to write? Do I need to draw? Do I need to clean? Do I need to take a walk? Whatever, It's like sometimes I get discombobulated and I have to go, please just show me what to do next. And that's how it works for me anyway, so. And then we're going to go to Psalm it's going to be Psalm 100, verse 2. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before Him singing with joy. And that's it on that. But, yesterday I had the intention of doing a live stream all day yesterday. I kept thinking I woke up with that intention, and then there was just some reason throughout part of the day where I was like, I don't know how to explain it, but I would get to thinking that I was going to try to set something up and schedule it, and then I'd just get a weird anxious nervousness going on, and I just kind of decide, okay, well, let's see if this goes away. And then there was a couple of times yesterday, I'd be kind of toy around with the idea, and then all of a sudden I'd kind of get a little nauseous feeling. I've been getting a little nauseous lately over the past week, sometimes in the mornings. So once that happened also, I was like, well, let me see if this is going to pass. And then things got better, and then I just never did decide to do a stream. And we're going to wrap this video up here. I guess what I'm saying is today's Sunday. I am going to church. It's going to be a longer day. I'll be more active. Last week after church, I did do a streamer. I think I tried it twice. It depends on how I'm feeling when I get back, because, I'm going, I'll be in Sunday school, I'll be in service, and then we're going to have that lunch. So I probably won't be home till after 2 o'clock or something, or around 2 o'clock. And we'll see how things are going at that moment. And if I'm feeling like, getting on here and touching base with some people, I might do that. And then, who knows, I might just come home and be like, man, I've already done a lot today, and I'm just going to chill. And either way, it'll work out. I know you guys don't hold me accountable. If I, it's not like this ain't something I'm making a living at, but I do enjoy talking to you guys, enjoy making these videos. And when I do go live, it's a very nice feeling when you guys come into the chat and talk. And then also if I'm live and I'm using a service where somebody wants to come on and be a guest and we're hanging out, those are fun also. So just working my way slowly back to trying to get it going, and being comfortable doing it again. And that made this video so much longer, and I apologize for all that. But until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud Sage of the Eternal Moment, have a good Sunday. Ditto.